All right, welcome everybody to Inter's Racing League, round 12 of season 6 here at Las Vegas. I'm Gary Bott, and joining me in comms tonight is Devastator. Devastator, how are you going?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Yeah, hope you're all having a good time here, tuning in, hoping for a good race tonight.
That's it. Very good track. And understandably, I think everyone knows why. So no one's going to leave pits just yet, so we'll see what kind of pace these drivers have.
Yeah, for sure. Quite a few quick drivers in this grid today. A few people that could get the race win here today, I reckon. Both Red Bull drivers are absolutely rapid. Both Aston Martins, absolutely rapid. Like as we know, they're fighting for the championship.
That's it. I think we're going to see some spicy racing on track, hopefully nice and
Yeah,
clean
for
racing
sure.
on track. Who do you think is going to take pole here? Who's your early prediction, and what sort of time do you think we can see?
I'm thinking probably, I wouldn't be surprised if it's higher, 1 minute 30, 31s. I think it was 30, low 32 last night
Yeah,
was
it
pole
was.
position.
I think
Yeah,
32.2 was pole.
yes. So I'm expecting maybe high 31s, maybe even mid 31s, depending on how quick some of these guys are, because we know some of them can be real quick. Like yeah, even got like I know Buster, he's pretty quick. Got a couple tier 3 guys coming up tonight as well. I've noticed. Tetris, I think pretty sure he's leading tier 3 after last night. Still, I'm not 100% sure
Yeah,
on
I
that.
think so. He's got quite a good lead. So I
Yeah.
think even after last
Got
night,
A-Dog stepping up tonight to fill in for his team for Haas.
the souffle
Yeah,
dog. Yep, he's going to be doing
exactly.
well.
So good,
So
always good to see the tier 3 guys step up and help out the team when possible.
that's it.
We got an Aston Martin
Yeah,
he's
first.
just coming to sector 3.
I think the
Gonna be
Astons,
Medi, I
and like you said,
believe.
Aston and Red Bull, it's going to be, they're going to want to have a good night. But yeah, I'm sure the pressure from those two teams are going to be ramping up leading into these last couple of rounds. It's going to get a bit
Yeah, for
crazy
sure.
out there.
Well, Medi gets his lap underway here. Nice and easy through turn 1 there, making sure to avoid that inside curb.
Do you want to
We
take
got
it
to try
away
and
this
carry his
lap?
Yeah, we've got to try and carry as much speed through turn 2 there. DRS wide open to the run down to turn 3 here. Decently heavy braking zone into a right-hander. It's another one where you can probably take a little bit of curb. Don't want to take too much of it. And you got this little tricky sector 1 here. It's a little chicane here that you get your braking wrong, you can ruin the entire 3 corner section here.
That's it. Definitely got to be confident on the brakes.
Yeah, for sure. And as he exits sector 1, you've got the run down to, I don't even know what the turn numbers here are. My apologies. To
I think
quick
everyone
right
just
left
calls it.
into a heavy braking zone again, into the longest DRS straight on the calendar.
Yeah, we're going to see some speed here tonight. Let's see what kind of speed we can see. It's hard to
DRS
know
wide open again.
if you want to run like full wings here, like low wings, or do you go for a bit higher so you got the pace in the first sector?
Look at that, 356, 57. Your top speed of 357 there. That's really quick there.
Nice and clean through the chicane.
As he comes down around this last corner, assuming he'll hug the pit wall to reach the line, or not quite. He sets a 132.9 to set the benchmark for everyone else.
Not bad at all. I think Jeneth was next
Jeneth.
across, yeah,
Yes, 33.5.
133.5. This looks like almost
Quite a few
everyone's
people now
now.
on laps.
Yeah. Timmy says slow lap. I was waiting for I was going to be. He's watching. He's as Battlecat. 137.5. Sorry, 132.7.
I was going to say that's 37.5. That's a bit of a slow lap.
Bit of dyslexia happening over there. Put it on my end. So have any of the Red Bulls left pits yet, or are they just waiting?
Looks like many AUs are currently on a hot lap. He's about to finish his lap actually here, so see how that goes. There's the letter P, 32.4. There you go, Matty, you with a 32.6 there. Solid lap there for your very first lap out on track. These laps are much quicker than what we saw last night for the first lap, I reckon. I reckon the banker laps were the high 32s and even 33s. So the pace discrepancy, you can see it there big time. Especially around the track like this when corner exits are everything. So on board with Marty B there as he goes into turn 1 and he goes straight on. I think he may have just finished a lap actually. Yeah, 32.5. It's a very solid lap there from Marty.
Broseph trying to recharge some ERS now. No one's talking. No, I'm just trying to sort of follow. It's a hard grid to see who's on an outlap and who's not. One of the McLarens, let's see, that might be eBay boy on a lap, so we'll stay with him as he opens DRS. Let's see what kind of top speed we had 357 with the Aston. Not quite as high, so we're getting 354. 354 it was. Unsettles the car a bit with that inside curb. As Extinct says, maybe a 31.9 for pole. I think that's going to be close. We'll definitely see into the 31s. Take the final. That's 132.7, so very tight up there for the first 7 drivers. Only 0.3 separating them. Looks like Broseph might be about to start a lap through. And look at how he tackles Las Vegas. So obviously no ERS usage yet. So maybe he's not on a hot lap. Maybe just setting a bit better of a banker. Medi on another outlap. Jeneth unfortunately picks up a 5-place grid penalty for some blocking. So looks like that might have been out of pit lane, and I think he was blocking one of the AFTARIs. That might have been Sam. Unlucky. So Quiet Cake. It's just started the lap now. Down into second. Gentle on the throttle. Very low traction zone there. You don't want to smack any of these walls. I feel like this is where you can lose the most time. DRS open down the first straight into a heavy braking zone. Takes it nicely back onto full power. And then I reckon this is probably the most technical part of the track. Misses a bit of an apex there, but manages to bring it around. Bit of a drift. Ooh, but he saves it. Lucky he didn't clip a wall. Comes around, back on the power. This is a braking zone that, if you miss, this is where you can lose a lot of time down this back straight.
Just dark shadows.
Yeah,
setting
wow.
the bar real high there. 31.7.
Red Bull showing they have the pace.
Yeah, for sure.
As Jennifer Lee
Sorry
retires.
for the radio silence there, everyone, as well. Just had some stuff going on.
Oh, good man. And look at the wings here. 353, 354. hard on the brakes. And let's see what Quake can do as he crosses the line on his first real hot lap. He abandons. Okay. Not happy with that. Liquid Jake. He sees a 131.7. Yeah. Is that a Red Bull in front of him on track? No.
Looks like a Williams in front of him on track, actually.
Yeah, I just saw a blue dot and got a bit worried for a second there.
That's JTE Cali just in front of him there. He's Liquid Jake getting a good tow here from JTE Cali, I reckon.
Let's see what they can do. I think they're both going to cross the line. Alright. I'm trying to predict what he's going to do. I think it's going to be low 132. No, 132.8. So that's currently P10. Wonder if we'll see more pace out of the Astons sitting in P10 and P12. Stay on board with Sam as he's about to cross the line.
As eBay boy jumps up to second place there, 32.3.
Yeah.
Real solid lap there.
As Sam abandons.
I was just about to say the pit lane here is a bit awkward. I reckon we got a bit lucky last night in Tier 3 that most people only had the one pit stop under the safety car.
That's right, yeah.
You come right out onto the racing line and it's a blind corner as well that the car coming around won't see you. So you got to be real careful and exit the pit lane there.
Definitely got to pay attention to the mini-map.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not sure if Granny's on a full outlap. He did start the ERS burn a bit later than normal, so I wonder if he's just sort of warming up the tyres. Letter P. Just look how close that is between the top two there.
100th of a second.
Wow. What a lap. He's been showing some impressive pace. Yeah, Letter P, if you're watching this back, keep it up. Really, really impressive driving.
Yeah, I've noticed there's I think one or two people may have gone for the double outlap.
Yeah, I did try it a few times, so...
Yeah, I didn't end up giving it a run last night, just didn't think it was worth it in the end. I think it was just too much of a time loss around the track like this, because it's such a long lap really, minute 30. Sometimes you don't have time for that extra outlap.
We'll stay on board with Voider because he set that 132.6 quite early in the session, so I think we're going to see a bit of an improvement out of him.
He's currently half a tenth down on his best time though.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
So maybe he'll be abandoning.
Maybe not. It's only half a tenth. Just depends how we go through here. The DRS wide open.
So Timmy's just asked tyre wear is high here. What did you think tyre wear was? How did you find the...
I actually wasn't too bad with tyre wear last night. The safety car came out at a really good time because I started on obviously the softer compound, but I genuinely reckon those softs could have gone another 2 or 3 laps comfortably. They actually felt quite nice still.
Lap 7? Yeah, so JT abandoning that lap.
Lap, yeah.
Sorry, Voider, yeah.
But yeah, I ended up... I reckon I would have been alright for another 2 or 3 laps for sure.
Yep.
And then those hard tyres, they just felt great. That entire last stint.
So currently only got 2 drivers on track at the moment. So we'll stay on board with Granny and then we'll switch it back to Broseph as I'm sure everyone's getting those fresh softs ready for the last lap and last bit of track evolution.
Granny may be on an in lap. He's
not up, is he?
Actually, yeah.
Jump on board with Broseph.
I believe Broseph is on a proper lap too, so yeah, on a flying lap. Because I don't think we picked it up before, but Jennifer has actually retired from the session. So must have accidentally hit a wall somewhere. Maybe gone over a curb too hard. With
that 5 grid place penalty, he's going to see him starting from the back of the grid. But Parzival showed last night that that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think he ended up back in 6th.
Sure.
So
made up some good ground there.
But we had quite a clean race in Tier 3. We did. So these boys hopefully keep it the same.
Well, up the front we did anyway. I don't know what happened behind us. I don't know what happened to bring the safety car out. I didn't actually see. Oh no, that's right. Was that Facile strategy accidentally braking a bit late? That's right. I remember him mentioning it.
Yeah, but he had a good joke at himself, and
yeah,
he's improving a lot. So we'll see more pace out of him in the future.
That's all you can ask for from people. Is
so
that
Broseph crosses the line, 132.9, P12, no improvement. Yeah. And I don't know if there's going to be enough time for him to come back in and back out.
He might just have to build up his battery in these 2.5 minutes and
see if he can run again. Yep.
Yeah.
So is that a Haas?
I noticed that a Haas. Everyone's on an out lap at the moment, other than it says Broseff's not, but he's on a recovery lap now.
That's right. Yeah. So stay on board with
yeah.
The Souffle Dog, currently in P18.
Is that him at the side lap, is it? Yep.
Yeah.
One thing that's interesting is seeing when people activate their hot lap around this track for their flying laps.
So he hasn't activated. He must be doing the double out lap.
He's gonna, yeah, he'd have enough time.
There is quite a few reserves, Timmy. Do you want to take the reserves away? Let us know who's reserving. Let's stay on board with Mighty B. He looks like he's on a lap where we've only got 1 minute 28 seconds on the clock, so Mercedes getting a nice tow from the McLaren. But still only two drivers.
Mighty B? Yes, it is.
Yeah, still only two drivers in the 131, so I'm sure we'll see more hit that sort of pace.
Just you have a look at your mini map down it. Oh, as a letter P puts it in the wall coming around turn 1.
Unlucky letter P, but his lap was quite solid
as well.
So who's coming around? Is that Battle Cat and an Aston coming around?
It looks like the stewards done a great job there getting the car out of the way in time.
Just like real life, you know, there's no red flags in F1.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's see what these guys...
Liquid Jake getting a great tow here from Battle Cat. Right on him as well.
As Mighty B just runs deep and has to spin around there. Unlucky, so no improvement from him. 132.59 is going to be it. So Liquid Jake getting a tow, did you say?
Yeah, massive tow from Battle Cat. If you change over to him, you can see him in the distance there. That'll help massively going down that back straight.
Let's see what kind of speed we can get out of this Aston, hey?
Looks like Battle Cat has tried to break the slipstream there. Don't mind that.
Has Quiet Cake P15 with a 133. Look at this tow, 359, 360. Oh my god. Hard on the brakes. Takes that bit too much curve there, so he'll lose a bit of time. But hopefully that tow from the Battle Cat has made up for it. Liquid's going to cross the line. No, doesn't improve. P11. Buster improves up to P3. Who else do we have out here? It looks like eBay Boy has set a purple sector 2, but he's up on his timing. That's because Cody's being Cody's. Dark and Shadows improves in his lap. 131.6. I think he's going to be safe on pole there. Tetris used up all his deploy, but he's 2/10 up. Sees him go to P11.
So eBay Boy is 3/10 up on his lap time as well. 32.2. He only improves by half a tenth, so he must have had a real quiet sector 3 there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but 5th place isn't a bad place to start.
Oh, for sure.
So you had, if you look on the grid, it's pretty much almost done. We got JT Cali in the pits.
Everyone done.
So both Red Bulls have out-qualified both Astons. So...
be very interesting for the championship indeed.
Yep. Sorry guys in Tier 2 that are on the other teams, but focus at the moment. And Junkyard Dog starting from the back, but I don't know if that's on purpose. Yep, Timmy, still a race to go, you're right. 2 races to go. And this race, of course, yep. Bit of an interesting session. I thought we were going to see more drivers get into the 131s, but just didn't seem to happen there, so we'll see what happens in the race, what kind of tyre strategies, but we'll take it away. McLaren, eBay Boy, Matty AU in the Red Bull, P5, P6, P7, Voida Corner, P8, Granny Fatty, P9, Medi, P10, Marty B in the other McLaren. Then we've got Tetris and Battlecat, Liquid Jake and Broseph, GTE. Sam in the AlphaTauri, A-Dog or Souffle Dog in the Haas P18, and then Jeneth in the Ferrari and Junkyard Dog finish us off at the end of the grid there. So let's see what we can do in the race, and hope it's a clean. Hope we. So no formation lap here. So I want to hear some race predictions in the chat. I would love to see. I think we know what Timmy's predictions are going to be, but what do we reckon? Ooh, Yusuf throwing down some shade in the chat. Darkened to be in a wall by the end of lap 2. Do you reckon it's going to be self-inflicted or a bit of foul play? Who knows? Hopefully neither. He's not even trying, says Timmy. So Timmy thinks he's got more pace. Need to keep him in tier 2. You don't want him to go too quick. You don't want him to be moved up a tier. Yep. I think the term for that is sandbagging. So we're still loading in here. Got a nice view of the pit wall. No cheering fans that I can see, which is a good thing. As here we. Let's bring up the tyres. Looks like we're off to a clean start. So I'll just keep positions on for a little bit till we make sure we're airway clean.
Bit of carbon fibre at the back of the grid there.
Yeah.
Not sure what's happened there. Someone's picked up some damage there.
Yeah, here we are. Broseph, no front wing there. Down 6 positions.
Oh, there we go. Wow.
No yellow flags. As, look at this. Ooh, letter P is on the back of Dark and Shadows. Pretty much pushing him along. Very tight grid. Bring up the tyres now. And we can see what kind of strategy. There you go, guys. Pretty much mostly mediums. We've got Voida cornered on the softs. Battlecat on the hards. Sam on the hards. Broseph on the hards. As we make it around Sector 1 clean. Very tight grid. So tyres still need to be heating up. As we make it down the first back straight, let's see who's running high wings, who's running low wings. Bit early to tell, but look at those time splits. It's pretty much a 17 long DRS train if DRS was enabled. So
Dark and Shadows and letter P about to go side by side here. Oh, they get through
clean
cleanly.
Racing. Oh, look at that view. That's beautiful. Buster is burning up a storm. Yes. But he wants that early track position maybe. Look how tight that grid is. So Medi makes the move on Maddie. Maddie makes the move on Medi. Let's stay on board with these guys. Giving each other the respect on track.
Sneaks up into P3 there.
Hell. Ooh, big crash. We got that one on stream. As I think we got Buster out. We got Liquid Jake out. Battlecat out. So we're going to see a safety car. Medi picks up 5-second penalty. As this is going to help some guys at the back of the grid. Wow. And Medi caught up in there as well. So
Matty AU with no front spoiler as well.
Let's
Medi
pick up.
getting the 5-second, missing an M plate.
Both the drivers have 5-second penalty there. Tier 2
Yeah.
stewards, cancel your plans for tomorrow. You're going to be busy, busy, busy. So, Buster, thanks, Brian. So, not sure exactly who caused that, but I'm sure we're going to see most drivers come to the pits.
Got Sam RR, no front wing there as well. Just
I
going
think
through the field.
he picked up a bit of damage.
Looks like JTE Kelly is also missing an end plate.
Yeah, he is. He's on the right hand side. Buster not happy.
Looks like,
Buster, if you're still watching, can you tell us what you think has happened?
looks like a few people with damage here. I'm just going through the grid trying to find out.
I'm going to bring up
Looks like Junkyard Dog is also missing a front end plate on that left hand side. Wow, so there's quite a few people with damage here.
Yeah, okay.
Big incident.
Let's bring up the positions change. Look at both those husks, Quiet Cake and A-Dog. 7 and 8 positions. Junkyard up 8 positions.
Dog doing absolute
Dog,
wonders.
sorry. Of course. Brian's lost a few places there. What do you reckon? Should we try and get Buster into the comms box?
Yeah, sure.
See if he can tell us what's going on. Keep it clean, of course. I don't want to hear any swearing in the comms box, because I know how I'd be feeling if I had a race loss like that. So I'll send him an invite. We'll see what. I don't think we'll be missing too much drama.
That result there definitely mixes up the what's it called, the championship, the driver championship there, because both the championship leaders, Matty and Medi, right at the back of the grid.
Yep.
Sam has also DNF'd there. I'm not sure what's happened there. Has he tried in the pits, and I think his car may have come back out onto track.
Possibly. Maybe he's just called it. But we've got four drivers out. So we've got an AlphaTauri out, Liquid Jake and the Aston out, as Timmy's probably already celebrated. There is his car.
The top 4 in the championship are all out of this race, basically. We've got the top 2 at the back of the grid, and we've got... Oh, there goes Medi, has retired from the session.
So I don't know if we're seeing a bit of
a whole bunch of people are retiring from the session, so I think there may be a red flag.
Let's have a look. Red flag, Battle Cat. Yes, okay. So we're going to cut the stream here, guys. What for? Timmy says... I'm still awaiting. So red flag. We'll stay on the chat. I'll see if we don't have to cancel the stream. And maybe we can find out what's going on.
Yeah, I believe what happened was as Battlecat has DNF'd, he may have left the session. I'm not sure exactly what's happened there, but red flag in the session will... It's up to you if you want to keep the stream running. If we can.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to chat away. I love the sound of my own voice. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there. 3 DNFs should be out. Maybe because there was no safety car. Got some cartage on track. There you go. As looks like Broseph is our race winner. Congratulations, Broseph, if you want to join us in the comms box. Great drive. Get
into tier 2.
Yep, promote him. I'll get a vote started in the admin chat. So looks like a new invite is out. We will request to join that. So sorry for the viewers at home. We're going to... Probably should be stopping the stream, but... That's all right. Let's talk about what happened. Broseph Koof is listening and laughing. He won that race fair and square. So I don't really know, Devastator, under a red flag like this, do the drivers who had that incident, do they get to come back to the grid in the same order?
I'm not entirely sure how a red flag works in this. But yeah, it's very interesting, to say the least.
So it's a lobby reset. Broseph domination here, Maybor fans. Yep. The bottom 3 who DNFs should be out, but I'm not too sure. I'll have to just wait and see. Okay, what a exciting start to the evening. Looks like the race is still set to full length because it was that lap 2 we saw that craziness. But yeah, I think we're just going to have to wait and see what happens here and see who joins back. Matty, are you saying DNF cars can't race? I wasn't out, man.
Yes, I believe it's those 3 cars that were involved in the incident. If it's the if they're not back in the race.
Buster has asked, what about us 3 that got us killed? And I think he's out. I may wait for an admin to comment here.
Probably the right idea there.
So I wonder if you're going to see some drivers adjust their setup a bit here.
Possibly. It's maybe could even add that little bit of remove a little bit of downforce, make it even harder to overtake.
Yeah. So I've just seen here Tetris has posted red flag due to incorrect lobby settings. We will use quali to set the grid for the restart. Okay, so bit of a, I think to me, yes, I think full reset. So Buster, Jake, and Cat are also racing, I believe. So because I don't know, I don't know if but I don't know if that accident was on purpose because maybe, I don't know, maybe Battlecat knew that there was something wrong. I don't know.
Not entirely sure though.
Yeah, so Broseph says it's a red flag, full grid.
Yeah.
As there's a bit of controversy in the chat. Of course, I mean...
it's always going to be controversial.
Yeah, I think so. I think no matter which way you call it, it's going to be controversy, but I'm happy to see a full grid of racing. I'm happy to see all the drivers on track.
The main people I reckon that should be upset about that is the people that had made their way through and up quite a few positions, both Haas drivers, for example.
Yep. Tetris had a great start there.
Exactly.
Yep.
They're the ones that'll be fuming because they have to go back to the back of the grid.
So
looks like they're restarting from the quali.
Real F1 red flag. Do you reset the lobby? Reset the grid order in what it was on track?
Because they had finished a lap, it goes by what the lap was, because it goes by sectors, I believe, in Real F1.
Yeah.
If everyone has crossed sector 1, it goes by that, sector 2, so on, so on. So, for example, like in this situation, it would go by off what it was at the red flag because no one had crossed the sector 1 line yet.
Yeah,
so
gotcha.
At the end of lap 1 or 2, whichever one it was, I think it was lap 1. So it should be reset from there.
Harper agrees. I can hear in the background there.
Yeah, for sure. She definitely agrees.
Yeah,
she's
thank
trying
you,
to say
Harper.
hi to the stream. There it is.
There you go. Hey, Harper. Hey. Yeah. So I think
just got eBay boy in the chat. There goes my amazing double overtake into turn 1. SMH my head.
I think you're gonna have a few drivers who made up places there and avoided that carnage being like, damn it. But that's okay. You've had practice. You can do it again. It will happen again. Don't you worry. I think Broseph will be happy with that. He had a terrible start to the race there, but somehow managed to clinch his first win in Tier 2 after that red flag. But yeah, definitely lots of chat in the Tier 2 drivers talking. Like I said, I think there's one definite decision to make here. But if anyone has any topics of conversation, I think we've covered just about everything F1 related. So I'm going to check the footy score, which is going good. Excellent. Yeah, who did cause that crash? That is also what I would like to know. I'm waiting to see if anyone's going to answer in the Discord. It's time to do a bit of investigation.
Definitely going to be an interesting one for the stewards.
Well, I guess nothing will count now.
Oh yeah, that's true now because of the red flag.
Yeah, which, to be honest, to me that makes a good argument for why you would want to do a full reset, because
yeah,
how do you then put those reports in. It just doesn't make sense. So, yeah. No, I think the full lobby reset's the right call.
Yeah.
But I can understand why people wouldn't. So,
Yeah, exactly.
yep. I think if it would have been later in the you would have, yeah. But again,
it was going to shake up the standings there, and then just gets turned back around on us.
yep. Timmy, you're going to have to return those drinks to the bar.
Because that would have done really well for Dark and Shadows there, because he's just on the back of those front four that were all right at the back of the grid or DNF'd.
So he would have seen
and
him top of tier 2. Yeah, wow.
Well, no, he wouldn't have been top. He's on the heels of Battlecat. He would have jumped up to P3 there, I believe, from P5, and been right on the heels of Medi and Maddie, who are leading.
Yeah, righto. So we're still waiting. Still waiting for the green flag.
Yep. But looking also at the constructors' standings.
Yep.
Red Bull is currently only first by 27 points over Alpine, so that would have been interesting for the constructors as well in Tier 1.
Yep. Okay. So here we go. Brian Bumley has said guilty. I won't repeat that word. Ty Temps had to check up, killed half the grid thanks to whoever has. He's posted a little video there. Yeah. Looks like the carnage was all behind him. Awesome.
Yeah. Well, the stewards would be happy that they don't have to worry about that now.
Yeah.
Because that would have been very interesting.
Get on with those weekend plans, Tier 2 stewards. Bloody hell.
So I wouldn't cancel the plans yet, but also don't 100% guarantee it yet, because we still don't know what would happen on this race restart.
But yeah, I think we'll get onto some racing again soon. Hopefully no one had some serious plans. I'm going to actually make sure I'm in spectating mode before I get put. No, we're good. We're good. Bloody hell. I have done that. One of my first times commentating. It was
I almost did it my first time that when we did it around Hungary together.
Yep. Just got it. I think I actually went out in a car and had to retire it in pits. It was very embarrassing. Okay, so I've forgotten who qualified where. I know Dark and Shadows and Letter P up the top, but yeah,
not 100% sure there.
So yep. Also, everybody who's listening and who's racing tonight, setups. Get your setups
Please
redone.
Your setups don't want to ruin your race.
Yep. I might. Do you want to? You got the Twitch? I might actually open the stream on my phone and just put it in there as well. Just in case people are watching, don't have
I've got it open here, I've got it for you.
Yeah, no, if you can just setups and yeah, wow. We got a green flag. We are racing again. The chat is
as long as they've got everything. Yeah, as long as they've got everything all set up right now, make sure safety cars are turned on.
On, that's on. Safety cars definitely on.
Maybe turn them on increased even. Let's just
make up for it. Jake says, hope he can make it to lap 2 this time.
I mean, you'd start lap 2, so...
I wonder if we're going to see... We had most drivers on the medium tyres there. Will we see a bit of a change? Like, nah, that was crap. Start again. Let's see. So usually I like to bring up just positions changed and just get everything open, and then we'll jump straight into tyres. Do you want to count the drivers away this time, Devo?
Yeah, sure. Just obviously waiting up now, looking at this beautiful pit lane. It's very, very empty at the moment.
I know, you don't have like the AI weird cheering animation.
Exactly. should have spectators on the balconies there.
That's right. I don't care about the gameplay, okay? I don't care about what F124 gameplay is like. I want to see better animation, better couches. Yeah,
Let's get a cool-down room added. Why not?
That actually would be kind of cool. Like,
just a little animation of it would be kind of cool instead of just walking straight out to the podium.
That's it. eBay Boy says he was 5th. He was doing very well.
Well, he was up to P3 actually on the restart.
All right.
So the lights are out. Off they go. Looks like Shadow's off to another great start here. Letter P sneaking in there behind him. Just hoping we get nice clean through turn 1 here. A little bit of carbon fibre, I reckon I just saw. I'm not sure if that was just my screen, but looks like we got through a bit cleaner than last time. No one has lost their complete front wing.
So it looks like nice and solid start for everyone. Not really many position changes. So we'll bring up those tyres. A few more starting on the softs.
eBay Boy goes up the inside of Buster, but out brakes himself, it looks like, as they go side by side here. Looks like Buster backs out a bit there. Good smart driving. Don't want to accidentally cause an incident.
That's it. Races aren't won in lap 1.
Because looking at the tyres, I reckon, yeah, very similar. A couple more people starting on the softs this time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if everyone's on the softs those same people are on the softs, but...
The same people are on the hards.
Yeah.
I think it's just you've got Liquid Jake and Junkyard Dog now on the softs. I think it was just Cornet before on the softs, so...
Yes.
Similar tyre strategies. So we'll jump back on board with Letter P and Dark and Shadows, because I think we saw an almost overtake here last time. It's Mighty
Looks
B.
like Letter P is just going to stay in behind him here.
Nice and clean so far.
Like Dark and Shadow gets a much better exit out of that little chicane there. Pulls a couple tenths away.
Alright, so we have 1 lap down.
Yeah, so someone into the pits there, Battle Cat into the pits.
Are you going to see the wing change? Yeah.
Well, riding on board with him now. There is a wing change. He's got some medium tyres.
Timmy's just posting up red flags now in the Twitch chat. Jake makes the move on Tetris. So I'll bring up position changes again. So eBay Boy up into 4th. He's having a good start. We're on board with him now. But very tight grid there. So nothing is separating the first 12 drivers. We have a yellow flag. Looks like Jenneth is spun around. So he's looked like he's picked up some damage. Yeah, we got a damaged front wing there from Jenneth. But we'll jump back on board, higher up the grid, as the cars make it down the back straight again. We do have a few cars burning quite a bit of ERS. Let's see if Dark and Shadows makes the pace again from Letter P in that same chicane. Letter P trying for a move. No, tucks it in nice and neat.
Bit of a wiggle out of that corner though, actually.
Yeah, so yep, 7 tenths.
Brian Bromley right on him.
He must be having a bit of trouble getting the power down out of that little chicane. Got Buster, Medi now.
eBay Boy goes up the inside of Brian Bromley there.
That was beautiful.
Brian Bromley gets a good switch pack though.
I think we're going to see some fierce battling on track tonight. Very, very competitive grid. JT Carly in the pits now. I wonder if we're going to see a wing change there. We'll bring up those tyres again.
Yeah, JT Kelly getting the front wing change there. He's gone onto the soft tyres, so he'll be trying to go aggressive early here.
Yeah, make up some pace.
Probably hope for a safety car. That's probably what his goal is here. Try and be as quick as he can, get a safety car, and jump back onto another set of tyres. That's
right. Oh, do we have any race predictions, guys, in the chat? I'd like to hear what everyone's thinking. Alpine's doing very well, 5th and 7th.
But the Red Bulls in 1 and 6 at the moment. They're always there and about those, so.
And then we got the Astons 8 and 11 behind, so You was on the soft tyres last night. How did you find the pace those first couple of laps? I mean, you jumped me very quick.
Yeah, they were actually quite nice. The first 4 or 5 laps in particular, they were actually quite nice, especially coming out of this what's called starter sector 3, that chicane, especially through there. It was just easy to get the power down those first couple of laps and just maintain that gap.
Yeah.
To you while battling centre at the time, because and not a lot of time you're going to be side by side through that little chicane in sector 3 there, because the DRS is that strong, you're going to leapfrog them before the corner anyway. So
that's right. So Voda Cornet just got the move done on Matty AU. Maybe the soft tyre, like you said, has that advantage through the first turn. Sure. So Letter P is actually taking the lead. We do have a yellow.
Out.
Not
it's
a good
a
race.
Virtual safety car.
So his car is on track.
Hit a wall, it seems, out of turn 2.
Unlucky Tetris. He's not going to like Las Vegas for a while now, I don't think. So just a virtual.
I don't see the yellow.
No yellow dots.
Marker, so no. Burn Mylander is staying in the pits for today.
Free money for him.
Last night.
So I wonder if we're going to hopefully not see any penalties. I feel like, virtual safety car comes out, I panic a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
We'll bring up those position changes again, and I might just stay on board. So we're back racing.
They start racing again here. Looks like so Letter P has actually got the jump on Shadows here. Dark and Shadows here. It's pulled that second gap open. As Brian Bromley with DRS goes along the inside of Shadows there, getting the move done.
They all make it through nice and clean there. A-Dog makes the move on Sam, just at the back of the grid.
So we're looking at position changes wise here.
I'm just going to... Not in, because this is where I think we're going to see some overtakes. Letter P is going to hope these guys keep battling each other and he can just slowly pull away into the distance. I think Brian was out of that 1 second gap.
Nah, he has got
no,
DRS.
He's got, that wing is open. So we'll bring up position changes. There we go.
Junkyard Doc up 6 positions here already. So had a good start there. Both Haas drivers up 4 positions again.
That's right. Another good start. Yep. Sometimes it's about the race pace, not the quali pace, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Then you got like the Battle Cat there, down 6 because of the front wing damage. He had to replace his front wing.
That's right. So you've almost got those 3 drivers trailing at the back there.
Yeah. They would have been hoping for a full safety car there, I believe. As JT Kelly in the pits for another front wing change.
So not the night for Williams tonight with Tetris DNF.
Sure. He has stayed on the soft tyres though, so again he'll be pushing.
eBay boy is about to get past. Darkened.
As Darkened is burning to stay ahead here. So they got Brian Bromley in front of them flashing. So
already, wow.
Down to 16% already.
So Medi and Liquid now one behind the other with Matty AU. I wonder if he's going to be wanting to keep those boys behind as long as he can.
But I'm saying Buster also has burnt quite a bit of battery here trying to stick with eBay boy to keep that DRS.
Yep. Very important around this track, isn't it?
Yeah.
I definitely burnt it a few times last night to stay with you guys. I was like, nah, I've got to stay with them. Otherwise, you guys will leave me together.
Goes up the inside of Bromley there with no battery usage.
That was a very clean move there to see. As Letter P is, look at that. 1.2 seconds. He's having his own race.
Now, yeah. So.
Bit of a squiggle from Dark and Shadows there that I saw through the...
Give Letter P that breathing space he needs to try and keep out of DRS there.
Not sure if you just saw Bromley clip that wall. I definitely did that like 3 or 4 times last night. Just love tap.
It's going to be real close, this DRS here.
So this is where setup definitely plays.
It looks like Letter P has managed to stop Dark and Shadows from getting DRS here.
Unreal. Oh, look at this. 3 wide. Oh, jeez. Nah.
eBay boy makes his way up there, up into P2 now.
So Marty B down 2 positions just then. I think down the straight. Look at the gap back here. Don't want to just stay on board with the front runners. Quiet Cake up 6 positions, but is flashing.
Yeah, so Brian Bromley out of... He's still flashing right now. eBay boy has not got much more battery.
But will he just try and catch letter P?
These guys all not with a lot of battery, so eBay boy burning again to try and stay ahead of Brian Bromley here.
So letter P having a great time at the front.
Yeah, for sure. He's managing to maintain that 1 second gap, which is the big thing. Because even with, if it's 9/10 as they hit that DRS zone, it's long enough that you can make it past still.
We have a yellow flag
there. Quiet Cake is around with Liquid Jake. Ooh, I'm not sure what happened there. I think Liquid Jake, I'm not sure if the game auto reset him there, but we have a virtual safety car. But it looked like his car jumped a bit there, so I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, I think Quiets did the same. I don't know if that was just like they were just transparent when I quickly...
Yeah.
No front wing for Liquid Jake. We have the virtual safety car, so the yellow flag's being waved. Hopefully no speeding speeding penalties. So Timmy said maybe a reset to track. We'll bring those tyres up again. There we go. So the softs will start to run off. Again, no yellow dot appearing on map. So Bert gets to just again collect easy money.
DRS is re-enabled once again.
We're racing.
Letter P has still kept that 1 second gap, it seems. It's very, very close here. Oh, I think eBay boy may have gotten the DRS there. He has.
Yeah, he's got it.
So I didn't notice a lot of overtakes into turn 3 last night, and I don't think there's going to be many again tonight.
Nah, that was one part where I just wasn't confident enough in my braking zone to do. Like I feel like I had pace on you guys in sector 1, but just didn't want to outbrake myself. Liquid Jake is out. So let's stay on board with JT Kelly. Nah, don't know where if he's retired in pits there or what's happened there. Both Husses in. Quiet Cake, obviously, new front wing. So we are still racing. There is no safety car. We'll jump back on board with the leaders. Pretty much have a DRS train now. P1 down to P8, almost. So Dark and Shadows back up to P3. Down this straight. So avoid a corner with the speed. Hard on the brakes. Gets it pulled up in time. Takes P4. Ooh, big snap. Big snap. Oh, geez. It is all happening here. We have Brian Bromley around. He's going to try and turn the car around. He's just going to let a few drivers past. Very good. He gets it around. So I think that might have been just from a bit of a squiggle. But if he's coming into the pits, Letter P has broken DRS again. We'll jump on board with Dark and Shadows now. See if he can get the move done. We got a yellow flag. Is that the Mercedes? Brian Bromley is retired in pits, I think. Calling it quits. But look at that. Look at that mini map. You've got the top 3 just in their own race. Brian definitely got rear wing damage. I did think that. I think you wouldn't have seen him retire otherwise. So eBay boy out of DRS. Dark Shadows has the DRS. So we're going to bring up the position changes again because Yeah, Medi up 4 positions or down up 3 positions now after he loses to those two drivers on the straight in the second battle on the grid. But eBay Boy up 3, Letter P up 1. So there's almost 2 groups of DRS there, separated by 5 seconds in the middle. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. So none of those drivers have stopped. All of them on the medium tyre. I assume they're all going to go onto the hard tyre. It just depends if someone was going to go for an undercut. So Sam RR, the only driver on the original hard tyre to stay out, because now you've got a Red Bull 3-4. I think Timmy's going to be happy with that. Grid looks a bit spaced out. So let's stay on board with Sam for a bit. A lot of ERS burning tonight through the Tier 2 grid. I wish you could bring up tyre temp and see who's, just running a bit too hot or a bit too cold around here, because the tyres definitely like to cool down on that long straight. And I think that's why you might see a couple of drivers squiggly through the last chicane. So Buster gets the move done. eBay Boy takes the race lead from Letter P, so he may jump back up there. Sorry for missing that on screen, guys. But you can assume exactly where it was. That's right, the straight. But it's still anyone's race between these three. Letter P not giving up without a fight. So those tyres now coming into their 10th lap. They're going to really start to drop off. Medi going for a bit of an undercut here. He's gone into the pits. Letter P gets DRS now. Dark and Shadows DRS, the wings open. But nah, eBay Boy keeps position. And Medi on the hards, he's going to see those race tyres to the end unless we have a safety car. And they will last. I think we all pitted last night on lap 7 or 8 and made it to the end on that same set of hard tyres. They weren't feeling too great at the end, but they got us home. Devastator, my co-com's just getting some issues sorted, so he'll be back on board soon. Marty B, right on the tail there of that Alpine. So let's have a look. We're going to be on the straight. Yep. I think the lead's going to change here quite a few times as long as these drivers stay together. As Brian has confirmed, orange rear wing damage is why he retired tonight. Yeah, thought as much. So Letter P retakes the lead. Staying very composed here. So I would love to see him on the podium tonight, if not take out the win. But got some clean driving. As Buster, the first one of these med runners to come into the pits. Again, possible undercut. We'll soon find out. Granny into the pits. I'm assuming all going onto the hard tyre. As the race leaders are coming to the back of JTE Carly, who's almost going to be left. I think they're only about, let's have a look, 8 or 9 seconds behind. Make sure these guys get out of the pits, giving everyone space. Looks like it. Some burning going on to keep the lead. But there's still quite a bit of a gap between all the drivers. We'll try and capture some speeds down this back straight. So Letter P burning, trying to get out of DRS, but eBay Boy still got it. Also flashing, Dark and Shadows just holding on to the battery. Strategy is going to come in clutch at the end of the race. I feel like, the ERS regen around here isn't too fantastic. I'd be wanting to bank some of that for later on in the race. As we got the first 3 drivers. Nope, eBay Boy has stayed out. Letter P, Dark and Shadows, both into the pits there. Onto the hard tyre. Yep, both onto the hard tyre. Matty AU stays out. So now we've got Voida Cornet. He's in a great position. Letter P did a wing. I wonder if he had that set to yes, but he has come out behind Medi there, so that's definitely not ideal. The meds I don't think are going to last to the end, so Dark and Shadows reclaims provisional lead. But anything can happen. We still got, 13 laps to go. As I'll bring up the position changes again. So the top 3 up, obviously 4 positions. I think they're all yet to pit. Sam RR up 9 positions. Broseph up 5 positions. Still both of the Haas drivers up positions. So 5 for Souffle Dog, 2 for Quiet Cake. 4 positions for Junkyard Dog, 4 positions for Jennifer Lee. Obviously, we've got 3 DNFs. Brian Bromley, Liquid Jake, and Tetris. Unfortunately, did not survive the second grid tonight. Let's see who's yet to pit. Yeah, so the top 2 haven't pitted yet. Neither has Sam. As Granny makes up a place. All right. So eBay Boy in. Matty AU has stayed out. So maybe we're going to see a bit of an overcut. Maybe the meds to the softs. That would be pretty cool to see, I think. Different strategies on display. So, yeah, Letter P did a wing. So people very impressed with his pace if he did have damage. Agreed. Let's jump on board with him. Yeah, I agree, Brian. He's very quick around here. He's just got to get by these drivers in front and see if he can re-catch the pack. But yeah, let's stay on board with him. I think we're going to see some overtakes coming down this back straight. Maybe see if we can show off some of his lines, where he gets on the brakes. Gets onto the overtake nice and early. So he's burning. He's got the ERS open. Medi not letting him by. Medi overtakes eBay Boy. So he's come out ahead. Letter B gets the move done on eBay Boy. Just gets onto the brakes. That's some clean racing, guys. That's what it's all about. So we cross the line. We're starting lap 15 of 25. Dark and Shadows sets the fastest lap on the hard tyre. 1:34.9. Matty AU still yet to pit, so I think we might see him go onto the softs. And we got currently a Red Bull 1-2. So, Timmy, how's that red flag working out for you? Letter P up into 4th place. So he's got a bit of distance to make up.
Sorry about the technical issues there, guys.
It's all good. Welcome back.
Very
Seeing a bit of
to see what's happened here.
So we had a wing change from Letter P, but he is bloody quick, man. Honestly,
Showing some good pace. So he had a wing change, did you say? So he's dropped back a couple of positions because of it.
He has. But I wonder if he had a bit of damage that we didn't know about, and that was slowing him down.
There is that possibility.
But Matty AU still yet to pit. Just telling us a bit of a battle here.
Going for an overcut, we reckon?
I think so. I think he's going to see him go on the softs.
Okay.
So Mighty B, Granny Fatty, and then Broseph not too far behind.
So looking at gap to the leader, He'd currently come out about P7.
Ooh, got a yellow sector
Roughly, I'd
2.
say.
That is Broseph. Spun around there. Carbon fibre on the track. Are we going to see a safety car? No, we won't. Broseph is back.
And Matty AU is now back going to the pits.
All right, let's have a look what tyres he's going to put on. Voidekornet takes the race lead in the Alpine, but he is on 7-lap old medium tyres. They're going to be feeling rubbish at the end of the race, I
Dark
think.
and Shadows in the race lead at the moment.
Sorry, Dark and Shadows in the race lead.
Yeah.
Matty on the softs, so...
Yes. So it looks like Matty will come out P7 just ahead of Granny.
He's got some time to make up.
17 to 18 second time loss in the pit lane here from memory.
Yep. It's a very short one,
less
isn't
than
it?
10 seconds here under a safety car. So pitting under a safety car, you lose next to no time at all.
Yeah, wow. So Battlecat's just set fastest lap by half a second.
Wow.
So,
yeah.
Ooh.
And he's
Unlucky quiet cake.
5-second penalty.
Just not having the greatest night tonight, but his
look
teammate up in
at
P11.
what are the position changes looking like at the moment? So we've got Medi up 5 in the P4. Got Souffle Dog up 7 positions up into P11.
Yep. And don't forget he's Tier 3 driver, so...
Yeah, exactly. Solid race there so far.
Showing he has Tier 2 pace. I think we'll see a vote in the admin chat after the race.
I reckon these next couple of laps, Battlecat might catch up to him though, with those much fresher tyres.
Yep.
6 laps difference between those tyres. Like he'll be very quick.
So Letter P up into 3rd. Look how much he's closed that gap already. But he is flashing. Letter P takes 2nd place because Voida comes into the pits, obviously to go on the softs, I'm assuming. Yes. Meds.
No, instead of mediums.
Might have not had any fresh softs left.
Yeah, maybe he's planning to push as hard as possible to the end as well.
So
not even caring about tyres.
Letter P, 3.5 seconds. I'm keeping an eye on that gap. He's still got enough laps to get this done.
Yeah, for sure. One thing that'll honestly work in his favour is if he works with Medi and eBay here, because they'll probably jump him down the DRS depending on how close they are, and then
That's right.
next lap jump him again, and they'll be gaining on Shadows that way.
Because you've got a bit of an DRS train forming there.
Yeah.
So P2 to P5.
What won't work in his favour is if a couple of them go for the move at the same time and are all next to each other into that corner.
Yeah, it comes undone.
Looking at tyres here, at the front here, eBay Boy is sitting the best tyres technically with a couple laps younger, which we know that couple percent can make a huge difference come the end of the race.
100%. Like, my tyres felt rubbish at the end there. I don't know about yours.
My tyres didn't feel too bad. They weren't hot flash, but they didn't feel too bad. That's the main thing. As eBay Boy doesn't make the move on letter P, decides to slot behind him there. Keep it safe. Don't mind that at all.
Just checking out the ERS difference. It's going to be interesting. So that gap now from the race leader, just with that one lap, that was gone from 3.5 seconds to 3.5 seconds. Ooh, big snap from letter P there.
Good catch there by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Well, eBay Boy looked a bit slow out of turn 2 there.
Might just be a bit cautious after that.
Yeah, might have been trying to react to letter P snap.
See if Marty B can... Yeah, Brian, I agree. So letter P doesn't have the pace that he had on the hards that he did on the mediums, but I think we're still going to see him on the podium tonight. He's had a very, very good race so far. But look at Matty AU, he's closing down that gap as well on those soft tyres. 8
seconds to Buster at the moment.
It was 9 last lap, so...
Yeah, exactly. He's cut a second out of that last lap. If he can make it work again, he's going to need a bit more than a second a lap from here just to catch up to him.
Yeah, because what do we have? We're at 18 to 25, so still got quite a few racing laps to go.
And what isn't working in his favour is down this back straight, everyone in front of him has that DRS.
Yeah.
As eBay boy slots into P2 there, gets past both Medi and Letter P.
But I think you're going to see that with these guys. It's just going to be double overtakes.
Yeah, exactly.
As Marty B getting the move done. Down the straight on Granny. Brian saying the softs will die before the end. I don't know. I think with the right setup, like you were saying, Devastator, you weren't finding the softs too bad.
Lap 7 we pitted, I think it was, or lap 8, whenever it was, and my softs were still actually quite good. Like, I was still maintaining the pace with you guys on the mediums. But yeah, so the soft tyres, they will make it to the end. Maybe the last lap or two, they might be a bit quiet there, but
yep,
still depends how they go. Because A-Dog has actually pitted again. He is now on a fresh set of soft tyres. So he'll be pushing here to the end of the race here, trying to make up as much as he can.
That's right. May even go for fastest lap as well. We'll see. So that gap now between P1 P2 down to 2.7 seconds. So
yeah, that's
that DRS coming into that's massive. We're going to see a spicy battle at the end, boys.
Letter P has bring his battery back up, but it looks like Medi is all on the cusp of losing DRS here.
Timmy's like,
I think Medi has fallen out of DRS here.
I can only get so erect, guys. Stop. Buster is on the back of Medi as well with DRS. So will he lose a position? Maddie has closed that gap now down to 7.3 seconds.
There goes Buster.
Great move, Buster. Alpine's going to pick up some great points tonight. McLaren picking up great points tonight. Red Bull
Red Bull just doing the usual, picking up great points.
What happened?
So Maddie has only cut another half a second out of that gap, and I believe it is because of that DRS that is absolutely hurting him right now. He's making up time in Sector 1 through that little tricky section, but the rest of the lap, they're pulling away from him.
It's going to be close. It looks like Letter P is gaining 0.3 a lap. Or I shouldn't say Letter P, but Position 2 is gaining 0.3 a lap on the race leader, Dark and Shadows. I'm sure his eyes are darting to the left of the screen.
As
we've got a caution, we have...
There's a full safety car.
Ooh, that's going to spice things up. Everyone's into the pits.
JT Cali into a wall, it seems.
Yep, and the Williams drivers of JT Cali and Tetris out. No points tonight. Yes, Timmy, very spicy.
Very interesting to see what happens here.
This is jalapeno levels of spice. Will Maddie stay out track position?
You wouldn't think so. If he has another set of softs, maybe he might go back in. But
actually, look where they are on the map.
It's 4 laps.
So the back drivers, have a look. Sam RR, all these guys have pitted.
Already all gone in, but they will still have a delta to maintain.
Yeah. So A-Dog came in again, actually, for another fresh set of softs. Interesting. I wonder if they picked up a bit of damage. Let's have... I'm going to... Don't want to... With Dark and Shadows, let's see if he comes in. Timmy not too confident in the softs plan. So yes.
So as Shadows goes in, Letter P is in, eBay Boy is in, Buster is in, Medi's in, they have all gone in. Looks like Maddie will also be going in.
Yeah, I think you have to, right? Letter P has a good chance now. Oh, yes.
Yeah, three laps of racing, I'd assume.
I wish you had like heart rate monitors on the drivers now. I'd love to see who's...
Voida Cornet has stayed out for track position. He's come out in P3.
Not a bad idea, to be honest. Not on the meds.
4-lap-old mediums.
Scotty pointed out, no DRS on the restart. So we may have 2 racing laps.
So if it comes in the end of the next lap, they'll have 3 laps, meaning the last lap will be DRS. So if it comes in the end of 22, then we will have DRS for the last lap 25.
That's right.
Which will make it very interesting.
Oh my god. And everyone's battery getting recharged. Look at that. Look at that juicy ERS on tap.
We'll see how long it takes for the safety car to come in. So yeah, it looks like the entire grid, other than Voida Cornet, has pitted for the fresh soft tyres.
Yep. Heart rate monitors, guys. Let's get onto it. So yeah, Quiet Cake is very far behind, so the car's going to be out for at least another little while.
Jennifer's still in the pits, so...
New front wing for the Ferrari. Come on, Jennifer, we need the points.
A lot of fuel burning here. For these front runners, probably see quite a few of them do some fuel burning here, because obviously you don't want to have too much fuel on the restart.
So there's no yellow lights, so everyone's obviously got plenty of fuel in the tank.
Yeah.
I think it is that track where you don't have to run a whole lot.
Yeah, I did notice that.
I only went like 2 laps over last night and it was fine. That one little safety car we had.
I think it was 1.2 over. And I was plenty of fuel. I would have had plenty of fuel even without the safety car. So let's just hope that... Another thing is we've got to hope that the safety car doesn't, or Burn Mylander doesn't decide to do another hot lap.
Yeah, like last night. Bloody hell, that scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, I was leading the race and I get ready to... as I'd taken off, my car slowed down. I'm like, hang on, what's happened here? Did I go too early? And I looked on track and he's still driving around track.
Yeah, no, there was panic in my voice in the group chat being like, my throttle, my throttle! I was panicking hard.
I feel like what I did was the right thing though last night. Just keep everyone bunched up. Don't try to break everyone up.
Yeah, no, that was good.
Yeah.
That's why we love you,
Make it as fair as possible.
Yeah. If it was A-Dog, he would have just gone away.
He would have tried his absolute hardest to pull away from everyone.
So Instinct Body's saying that's a glitch in Vegas only for some reason, which is good to know because we were worried about that. Oh my god, the Haas have both come.
They coming again to try and force.
Interesting.
Have they done this to try and force the safety car to stay out so there'll be no DRS?
Yeah, I thought it doesn't do that anymore.
I believe it depends how bunched up the entire grid is.
Yeah, okay. I mean...
I'm not entirely sure.
Timmy, did you ask them to do that? Is that a request from the Red Bull?
It's coming out of Timmy's paycheck, I reckon.
Nah, let's... I hope we do get a couple of laps of some racing.
There it is, no comment.
Too funny. Talk to my solicitor, yeah. Who's going to serve him? All right. So the safety car, no announcement that it's coming in, so we're going to have one more lap.
I think an announcement's coming in as we've come around this corner for us.
Oh, really? That's how late it left it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gee, not much time to prepare.
So no, it looks like we will be doing another lap under the safety car.
That's it, guys. We have racing. We are in 4th gear going 200. No, there's nothing happening on the safety car. Letter P ready. I guess he knows he can't be really attacked from behind straight away. Yeah. So he's going to be going for it.
You'll probably see a lot of battery burnt here after the start too. A lot of people will be trying to get track position before lap 25.
Sam going into the pits.
He's in the pits again.
Let's see what he's going to do. Oh, look at that. Another set of soft tyres. Didn't like the feel of those ones.
So there will be no DRS for the remainder of the race.
Yep, no DRS. Let the dive bombing begin.
On next year's game, though, I believe there will be.
Yeah, I did. That's right. I think it's...
the new regulations, it's now activated after lap 1.
Which I think is better, to be honest. I want to see hard racing straight away when the tyres are cold. So
got a prediction in the chat here, Scotty. 2-lap shootout and 5 cars in the wall.
Nah, only 3 for me. Only 3 cars in the
Bold
wall.
prediction there.
Look, P6, P7. We're going to see some... I'm not even going to... Yeah, no. Let's just stay on board with the top. See what's happening. As the safety car makes its way around, we're about to head down the back straight.
Extinct saying Voider will get dive bombed. probably not wrong. There are a lot of people who want to get past him as soon as possible. You don't want him to be holding you up through that tricky sector 1.
How many positions did he gain there? He was 5th, I believe.
I think he may have been 6th. Because I think it was Darkened, Letter P, eBay, Buster, Medi, and then Voider.
Yeah, look at A-Dog, up 5, Junkyard Dog.
Yeah, safety car in this lap, much earlier call.
So we know everyone's on the soft tyres, so I'm going to leave position changes up.
This could decide driver of the day as well.
That's exactly right. Who should we jump on board with?
Shadows here. I'll ride on board with Shadows. If you maybe you should let the stream, so that way they know when he goes.
So that is Shadows, but we'll go into cockpit cam.
It seems like the safety car has gone in.
So Dark Shadows is off. He's away. Letter P is quick to react there. eBay Boy. Ooh, we got caution, yellow. I think for no reason.
eBay Boy does not get past Voider there.
A bit of a gap starting to form between the front 2 runners.
I reckon he'll be trying to fight for that last spot there on the podium, eBay Boy, now, because that start has not helped him at all.
Should we share his real name when he comes into the podium?
Oh, you mean E-Boy Bay?
E-Boy Bay, he loves that. No position changes that I can see. So we're going to have...
Seems like Quiet Cake has gotten past his teammate. Because I believe A-Dog was the leading Haas before.
I think you're right there, yep.
One thing I'm kind of surprised about, and there's a lot of people haven't burnt a lot of ERS this lap. I would have expected a bit more, possibly. As I say that, I ride on board with eBay Boy, and he is burning hard to get past Voider here.
There is no DRS, so...
Track position is big coming into that last lap.
Ooh. That didn't go to plan.
Letter P has lost a front end plate there.
Yeah, I saw that. Is that going to cost him P2?
Has nearly hit eBay Boy in the face there. As Voider lets Buster go. Letting his teammate go.
So Voider now down into 6th place.
Yes.
Letter P did try. Good on him for trying though. Honestly. You go for the win, you go for glory. Nothing wrong with that. eBay Boy looking to get onto P2. But it's still anyone's... I mean, I know it's the last lap, but anything can happen through this chicane. Darkening Shadows can breathe.
Should now, minus a mistake, knock on wood, should run away with this race now.
Yeah.
So coming down that back, there's a yellow flag behind someone. Broseph is out.
Oh no. Battlecat, 5-second penalty for collision with Marty B. Drops to the back of the grid. Junkyard Dog up 9 positions. But we will stay on board here with Letter P as we make our way down.
He has the battery to maintain position here, I reckon. But eBay Boy is already out of battery.
Yeah. Can he hold on to P3? So he should be able to.
He should, yes.
Letter P is burning, but can he get by? But we will jump back onto our race leader, Dark and Shadows.
Oh, eBay Boy with a snap out of there.
As he crosses the line.
Opened up a Buster here. They've gone right to the inside here, using whatever battery they've got left.
Dark and Shadows with the quickest lap. Letter P, P2.
Oh,
jeez Louise, that was close.
Getting Buster on the line for
Look at that.
Thousandths of a second.
That's close. There you have it, guys.
Insane.
Dark and Shadows, Letter P, eBay Boy, our podium places tonight. We'll get them into the comms box. Do you want to invite them in, Devastator? I'm going to capture the race director on screen.
Yep,
Medi gets the game's driver of the day, but I think Junkyard Dog there, he was reserving tonight, I believe, and he's gone up 9 or 10 positions.
Yeah, up 9 positions. I believe he's also a Tier 3 driver, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we can deliberate a bit later, but that's looking good.
Yeah.
There he is on the podium.
So we got Right, there's eBay boy. So who are the other two? Dark and Shadows, and
Letter P.
I don't know if I have either of them on here. So once you've got the race director,
So, yep, I'll just cop that for the screen. A few warnings, not many. Alright. I'll just quickly invite them. Oops. I have made a boo-boo. Sorry guys, can everybody still hear me?
not sure what happened there.
Sorry, that was me. I accidentally closed the yeah, so let's just try letter P. It looks like he's in, so we still got to
Just invited eBay boy again.
And darkened shadows. All right. So we'll leave the session. We'll go into the showroom. 20th time commentating, and I finally know where to go. We got E-Boy Bay.
There it is.
He's in.
I just tagged Dark and Shadows to jump in the comms as well.
Yeah, he's got an invite. But eBay Boy, are you here? Can you hear us?
Sorry, I don't respond to the other name.
That's good. Don't respond to it, otherwise you're getting it called every time. But nah, welcome.
No, you're gonna call me it every time anyway.
Nah, wouldn't do that. Wouldn't do that. Okay. All right. I might let Devastator kick this one off.
So P3 there for you, eBay boy. Nearly said the wrong name there. Got in my head there, Jerry. Run us through your race there. All at the end there, battling with letter P for that second spot.
Yeah, we weren't really battling at the end. 'Cause, I got caught up by Voider, who I eventually got past, and P was a bit too far ahead, like he was right with Shadows, and that he made that mistake, and I don't understand why the safety car went one more lap. Like, that's still, I mean, I thought we had to have 3 laps of racing, not 2, so that caught me off guard.
I believe the minimum is 2, but yeah, I get what you mean.
And after he made that mistake, I probably would have got him with the DRS, but obviously no DRS on that straight hurts. I definitely had, I mean, I had higher wings than everyone, but not like ridiculously high wings. I was definitely faster than most through the middle sector, but still enough to go on the straights. But yeah, you know, it was a good race. Kind of, it's a shame that we've had to restart and go again, but
yeah,
that is what it is. Shit happens.
That's right.
But yeah, that's good points.
You can blame Battle Cat for that.
Yeah, we can play Battle Cat. I'm pretty happy with the result. Not really. I didn't think I'd go overly well here, but in the end, I was just able to keep up with the boys at the front, and then when an opportunity occurred, I take the move, and we kind of just split from the rest of the midfield. But yeah, almost bottled it on the exit of the final corner, with Buster and Matty right on my ass. But yeah, it was intense. Turned my fan on halfway through the race. So yeah, other than that, it was good fun, and looking forward to. Is it the Enduro?
Yeah, Enduro next week. Yep.
2 weeks, I believe. I think there's actually a break week.
Oh, awesome.
Next week, if I look at the calendar.
Yeah, good. I think you're right. That'd be good. I need all the practice
You got anything to add to that, Jerry? Or
no, you covered it, man. Great drive, and I'm sure we're going to see you again on the podium sometime soon. So again, yeah,
Hopefully
congratulations.
on the top step for Austria.
That's it, man. P1, let's go. All right,
Alright, cheers boys, have a good one.
let's jump on board with letter P. Letter P, are you in? What a drive. Bloody hell. That was very entertaining for us to watch. You absolutely had pace around here. Talk us through that race for you. Not the first one, the second one. Yep. Let's call that turn 3, I think it is. Is that? Yes. Yeah, after the first DRS zone. That's where the sphere is. Yep, yep. Because we did see you come in for a wing change. Yep. Nah, but I think I sort of said on stream, like, I was like, yeah, you got to go for the move. Like, that's what racing's all about. It didn't work out. It's not like you ruined his race. You went for it, and you managed to hold on to P2. So, yeah, no, it looked like you were really quick out there, man. Like, on those medium tyres, holy dooly. I'm very impressed. Not that I wasn't expecting it from you. I think you've shown that these last couple of races, you've sort of come alive. And, yeah, no, congratulations. Great, great drive. Devastated, did you have anything to add?
No, not really. Yeah, you covered it all there. Really, it's a good race overall. There, especially good pace in that first stint. If you had that little bit of wing damage, that's a real good pace there on those mediums. But yeah, good job overall, mate.
That's it, letter P. Take care. Enjoy that P2. And I think P1's coming. P1's coming, don't you worry. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's jump on board with our race winner in the Red Bull, everyone's favourite team this season. Dark and Shadows, are you with us?
Yes.
All right. Devastated, do you want to kick things off? He might be on standby, so I'll ask the first question. How did that go for you? You sort of, showed you had pace almost the whole race. Very consistent driving out there. Yeah, tell us about it.
I didn't feel like I had much pace, to be honest.
Okay, interesting.
After about 5 laps on the mediums, I was drifting all over the place. To hear that Leatherpea had damage for that first stint is crazy, because I was pushing so hard just to keep up with, I'm pretty sure it was eBay, yeah. I was 3 at the front in the first stint. I was just struggling to keep up with eBay and was just holding on to DRS.
Because you guys had
the entire stint.
As a pack of 3, I think you had like a 5 or a 6 second lead there for a bit.
Yeah.
So you guys were in like your own little mini race, which was really cool to watch on screen. But tell me, I've got a question. Obviously, there's the whole Red Bull Aston rivalry going on. How much does Timmy help you guys with setups and stuff? You know, like is he really supportive as a TP? Or do you guys
during the race?
Yep.
Yeah, during races we're getting messages saying to pit, to stay out.
And do you find that helps as a driver? Like, those decisions are sort of, you got someone overlooking your race and giving that advice?
Especially if you're thinking about pitting anyway. If you get that message saying pit, you get that extra bit of confirmation, you just go for it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's helpful. It's like having an engineer just in the background. Every now you'll see a message pop up on screen.
Yeah, no, it's good. So I think you guys showed, Red Bull's, I think you're going to be okay tier 2. You've picked up some great points tonight for the team. Was there any incidents you saw on track, or you mostly had a clean race from what I saw? Everything looked really good. There wasn't a whole much. Yeah.
I didn't really see. I saw the Mercedes go sideways behind me, and that's where the 5-6 second gap came from.
Yep, yep.
And then Letter P just told me that he braked late at the end of the race, and on my POV, like nothing even happened.
Yeah, yep. So
I didn't even feel anything.
Yep, yep. So when that safety car came out, were you, you were like cool, like okay, you calm, or nerves start creeping in?
I wasn't too happy about it because I had the gap in the front. I was paying very close attention to it the whole race because I could just see that the group behind me were just towing each other closer and closer and closer. I thought I could have gotten to the end just by being on the front, but honestly, I'm just glad I got off those tyres because I was struggling quite a bit.
Yeah, yeah. Onto the fresh softs, and yeah, away we
Yeah.
go. No DRS as well, so didn't
Yeah,
have that
was
to worry
that was
about.
very helpful.
Yep. No, that was good. Anything else you'd like to add from your race, or you think we've
Uh,
covered it?
no, it's all good.
Nah, well,
I've remembered to
congratulations,
share
man.
my voice this time.
Yes.
Yeah, congrats on the
Yeah.
P1, mate. Sorry, I just disappeared a bit there. But yeah, congrats on the P1. Solid race all around from what I saw. But yeah, just a pretty good performance. Them catching up just before the safety car. Yeah, we did point that out. They were catching up quite quickly, and then the safety car comes out. And yeah, that no DRS definitely helped you on the last lap, because if there was that one lap of DRS, it's insane. Then that back straight.
It's so powerful,
Yeah.
hey? But how are you feeling for the Enduro in, I think we said 2 weeks' time?
I haven't done many laps around Austria, so I'm just gonna have to see what happens.
Put in some practice.
I mean, I like 100% races.
Yep.
I know a lot of people don't, but I enjoy them actually.
I think now the weather's
Just
cooling down, it's definitely better.
What I won't like is if it's a wet race.
Oh, God.
I,
Yeah.
I,
100%
I
wet
really,
race will be horrible.
yeah, I don't have the patience for that.
No,
No, thank you.
Not for that long.
Bring on a wet race. I've got good experience there.
50 odd laps on a wet race.
It's more in Austria, I think you got 72 wet laps.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
there you go.
crazy.
72 laps, I believe, are in
Yeah.
Austria, or 71, yeah.
Going down that straight, everyone just
Please don't
brakes
rain.
late. It's just going to be terrible.
I'll start doing my Sundance now. Thank me later. All right, guys, I think that's going to wrap things up. Congratulations to our 3 podium winners. And congratulations, Dark and Shadows, on the race win here in Vegas. You definitely provided a lot of entertainment for everyone watching the stream at home. I'm Jerry Bott. Joining me tonight was Devastator in the co-coms. I hope everyone enjoyed. And take care, everybody. Tune in tomorrow night, 5 p.m.
Alrighty. Thanks, guys.